Okay, we're on Dust Bowl. This was requested by a bunch of people. And I'm playing with all of tomorrow's parties. He's on Medic. He's a super good sport for playing Medic. And I like to, like this initial part, I like to just play on top of that roof and be ultra aggressive. The scout's got really good movement. Someone's a good player on their team. I quickly put one rocket down on that sentry just to make sure I won't have to deal with it trying to get out. I'm just like jumping in and out. Trying to get good heals, and then I want to get aggressive. And I see this demo going behind. He gets cleaned up. Now I kind of want to get out. I'm looking for, really keeping an eye on their snipers. Here, I cannot hit this person. Luckily, they missed that jump onto that little lip. But I definitely need to clean it up a little bit. Here I'm going to take height because I feel like it was a good opportunity, but then I caught that sentry. Now I'm overhealed and we have Uber, and I'm going to jump in on their team and I'm going to try to stuff out this zone. That one soldier jumps through. It's fine that he jumped through. I'm going to leave him. The bigger play is to kind of stuff all these players right at this little choke. I like to try to kind of take height. I see they have a mini. I've lost my heals and I'm flanked, so I back off. I have 5 shots, so ideally I get a little bit of ammo first. There we go. Getting just destroyed here, so I'm trying to find heals. Unfortunately, that pack was taken right before I grabbed it. And then this direct hit is on the corner of us trying to shoot in, so this is a really tough spot. They're kind of like closing us out. I'm kind of backing up, but I see that Parties is in. And I want to try to defend him. Jumping in the low ground wasn't that great of a play there. But we got a little foothold back. Hot Dog hits a nice shot. Here I want to pressure out these players. And I'm just kind of got that NG kill. But then I get hit from the sentry from behind on that other doorway. Take a direct hit from that soldier. And then lose positioning. And then we lost the first point. But that's okay because our team ended up setting up on second. I think I played Dust Bowl a few times. I'm not like a total novice to Dust Bowl. I've probably played it 7 or 8 times. And I know that if you don't like set up on second soon enough, you can get like rolled very quickly on this point. So I'm glad our team sets up. Gives us a chance to kind of really make a defense. That spy was moving too slowly to be a scout. I think one of the things you can do to like hide it is to fake jump. Kind of buy yourself an extra little second for someone to be like, is that a spy or not? But then he was also staring directly at me. Here I see this pyro. I saw his body language and I saw the way he was kind of approaching, and I knew he was going to jump down. I call for medic and Parties uses. We see this sniper. He's juking me. Then he gets cleaned up by Huntsman. Now we're going to come back from behind and flank their whole base. We only have one level 1 to beat, and that there was some stickies there, but it never got death. And here I just throw a couple of random crits down. And I could bait out this telly, but I'm not really interested in that. I kind of think I like just doing the really hyper aggressive passes with Uber, and yeah, that's kind of what I think I'm seeing the value in. I could have capped or just hunkered down up there, but I like continually moving. This is one of the reasons why I don't really like attack defend or payload, is because it can kind of just be like stalematey. Not to say that 5 CP can't be stalemating. I just think there's more opportunity to, I don't know, push out, push back and forth. But whatever. We have, and I know there's a sentry on my left here. It'd be great if I can take out both of these sentries. But now I want to make sure I have a clear path for our medic to get out. And someone else took out that other sentry, so sort of base requirement. What we were looking for is taking out the sentries with the Uber. Here I jump up and I connect with this other medic, and I'm really surprised they use crits. It's like a nice little treat here to get this. And we take out the base. I see this pyro below, clean him up, pop up this medic, give him the 1-2, and now I'm gonna peek from kind of around the corner. I see a sniper that's not looking, and I take out their other sentry. I see our spy is doing work in the back, High Dog. I think he was he on sniper before? But he's doing work. I see this spy, get a nice rocket on him. Pyro tries to jump on us from height. Now I'm just kind of putting down damage, about 100 damage on that soldier. Ideally we back up here, it's just one too many people. And we back up before Parties has to use. Get a good kill, and then Party uses, so let's see what we can get from this. We're kind of, I don't know, maybe we could have hung in there and looked for some more opportunity, but I just want to double check that this zone wasn't like already built back up. I hear that they're moving sentries, so I'm just going to put down some rockets. I like this spot up here. It could be easily countered with snipers. Snipers and demo, but luckily we're fine. And I think I'm going to back up because I want to get some ammo. I want to get some ammo and do another pass. Like I said, I'm not really too worried about like staying in that zone and preventing them from making a base, because we could always just Uber up there and, you know, like we did before, and get a high value flank play. I'm gonna leave Parties for a second just to clear out this flank. I'm sure he'll get back together with me. I'm at 19k. There's 20. So just kind of this methodical play where I'm just me and Parties. Now Parties has actually, and I want to actually approach from a new angle that we've gone before. Get a random crit, clean up that scout. I mean, that scout was dead anyways, but it's nice that made it really easy. I take a peek around the corner. I didn't see anything really that crazy high of value, but this demo comes back and locks us out. He gets the pack, so I know it's going to take a couple more rockets to get him, but I'm right against him, and I get the full damage. Get another crit on this. Could have been the same scout. I didn't check, but just as that pyro comes out of the flog, I put a rocket on him and clean him up. Our spy gets this sentry, and now I'm just going to lay down some fire and back out, as this demo is a good counter to us trying to defend that little choke. I just faced that spy just in case he was a enemy spy. I don't think he was. We're only a couple seconds left here, so I'm going to back off and then just make sure we're defending. And yeah, we ended with a 25k. Eyes looking crazy. Now we're attacking on the same exact point we were just defending. Here I'm going to let a few people go through and see if we can bait out either some of their Uber or their crits. Whatever we can bait out would be great. I know there's a flog up there. Now I'm calling for medic. I want him to get aggressive with me. Airshot this pyro. Now I'm going to jump through and just see what I can find. And I want to push forward as most as I can. Give him the signal that I want to use Uber. Another pyro jumps in with us. We clean out this zone. Put 2 rockets on that heavy, and then Hot Dog cleans them up. I see this level 2 sentry, and I'm going to jump in the air and crouch. That way it shoots me backwards and I can get out of its zone. If I would have tried to just hold my ground, I would have been pinned and killed. Now they're only 3 up, so this is what I was talking about. If the enemy team wipes on the first too quickly, and they don't have a chance to get a sentry set up, then it's like instantly can win. Hey, if you guys want to support the channel and you're looking for some holiday gift ideas, I have a bunch of TF2 merch I've designed and made, and I'm selling on my Etsy shop. I have stickers, different map posters, mouse pads. Super appreciated to anyone that's been over there and bought anything. Yeah, and now we're on the next point. Same exact thing. I want a few people to trickle out. I want to see if I can, a few things can get used out of the way. It's a little sloppy. Oh, man. I think that would have been an air shot for sure, right? I'm trying to call parties, as I love to use Uber here. As long as we don't get air blasted backwards, I think that would have been a really super effective Uber. But that's okay. We're still getting a lot of good picks. And their sentries are kind of set up in that little building. I heard them sapped, so that's why I jumped in, but they were repaired just as I got there. Now, one of the strategies I'm thinking about is, can I jump to the far side and spam those sentries at a different weird angle? Here, this Pyro is unaware of me, but he's getting deep on our team just because I keep pushing him there. I was so surprised by how many rockets he took. Yeah, I thought for sure they would have died, but these are full health packs in this little area down below, so I guess I understand. Now, this is exactly what I'm talking about. I jump way beyond, and I'm just going to start spamming these two sentries, and I get them both. And now I want to jump back and see if I can help out with some of these kills, clean up this soldier. This is seeming like it's just like in the bag. But I get hit with... I went from 260 to 20 health. Maybe I got hit by a sniper from behind or something. Had to have been something other than that Pyro. But we get the point. We clean them out. It's looking really good. They're down a bunch of people, so this would be a good chance to do exactly what we just did, is to kind of like get in, pressure these guys early. Parties gets a nice kill. Yep, that's exactly right. There's one NG to beat here. Nice. Another NG. I clean him up. Surfer Rocket, get a crit on this other soldier, clean him up, and we get the round. That was crazy. That was crazy. Clean up Bubba. Now we're on the next point. I want to just see if I can get this sentry down without having to use. It'd be nice to like get in this courtyard, and now I'm trying to do a frame one flog kill, and we use Uber. We use Uber just probably a hair sooner than I'd like, but we get one. We still get one sentry, but it's not like, I don't know. I would have loved to use that like and gone super deep, get everybody's attention, and let our team kind of flood in. Now I want to just put pressure down on this little angle, and yeah, end up cleaning up their sniper. I'm at almost full health here. There's laser beams coming across, so I don't want to necessarily commit quite yet. Here, I'm just jumping up. Okay, I see two level 1s. I thought I saw someone in the air. We have a banner. I think Parties is just going to try to heal what's in front. I get a good kill. He's at 96%, so I want to get really aggressive now. It'd be great to clean up the sentries. I jumped back in thinking I'd get flashed, but I think Parties lost me or didn't realize that I went flying. That's a weird telly. I don't know why that telly is so pushed up. Here my thought was, alright, get on the point. The sentries don't directly look at it, so I wanted to start capping the point and see if I can like get their team all focusing me and give up their positioning. Same sort of thing where you see, like I want to get them out of this left flank. We end up using though, and now the focus is to get the sentries. I'm going to take out that sentry as it's coming up because I think that's my best bet to keep that sentry from really coming back up. Do 100 on this flog. Looking for frame 1. Got him. This guy's still trying to do this sentry. I hit it with 3, 4, 5, 6 rockets. 6 rockets they use on a scout. That's probably the worst class to use Uber on in this situation. I feel like pyro, demo, heavy, you know, any of those classes would have been better than a scout. Here, I know this guy was waiting for the telly, but I think it's more important we all flood into last right now. Like, oh man, Party's had and he didn't use, but I don't know. I don't know if he realized what I was looking at when I took that corner. But I take the telly. Party still has, and they're down 4. This would be great to pressure their last right now. Missed that air shot. They're only 2 down now, so now it'd be great to identify where their sentries are and start working. Okay, Party sees me go down too low and he uses. We get 1 sentry. Instead, I focus this NG in this corner. I get pinned. I think it was a mistake on my part. I should have focused the other sentry. I just saw that NG and I was like entranced. Decent kill on this demo. I see that trap that's hit like right around the corner. It's not a bad trap, but I'm gonna displace the trap. Somebody calls. It's not Parties though. Okay, this guy is using, but he's not flashing anyone to get in with. Like, I don't know what he was expecting or why he didn't. Uber the other people, but Party uses now. Get an air shot to open this whole thing up. I'm just trying to like find an entrance in here. These guys both jumped down here thinking that they could take me out, and I end up killing 3. I'm yelling, get in, get in, get in, because it's kind of like that last point where it's like the last point on this section of the map. It's like their sentries don't technically cover the point, and like we can get it. Look at that! I almost capped halfway through, and that sentry was not able to hit me. So I keep asking people to bomb the point and get in, but I don't think, I don't think it's getting through necessarily. I feel like they should have like a really good sniper, because peeking like we are right now to get these sentries should probably be way harder than it is. Put 2 on that sentry. Someone cleans it up. Let's see if it was the same one. No, it wasn't, but I end up getting the sentry. We used in, so it'd be great if we can get aggressive. I should be bobbing the point right now. That was my opportunity. Okay, maybe I don't get it. I get that sentry right away. I could see he was about to put it up. They're down 2 NG, so this is actually a good time for us to try to do something. Parties gets blasted back here along with me, so we're stuck down here. But we're stuck down here with heals. That's the little caveat of this sort of situation. Is, I mean, I can defend against most people with heals, so these people are gonna have to get crafty to defeat us. Maybe air blast. Maybe that's all they needed to do. But I'm gonna just start spamming. It'd be cool. It's such a difficult angle here. This guy says I will not check out your YouTube. Heavy behind Frisbee. Oh shit. I don't see him, but there's a heavy right above us. We're like 2 ships in a night. I think Parties... Did Parties get out? Where did Parties go? Wait, did he get out? I don't know. If he did, that's awesome. But me and this guy, we say nice because we traded. There's that sentry going up again. This guy keeps trying to put the sentry in the same spot, and I keep taking it out right as he gets it up. Here, I died from fire damage, believe it or not. That was crazy. But our tellies are down, so our rollout's going to take way longer now. I feel like the absolute key in this, taking out this last point, especially when it becomes like a wall like this, is we need a telly. We need 2 tellies if we can, just getting us right back in the fight, because this has become quite a grind. There, missed the air shot. And then this guy traps off right where I was jumping. That was a really good play to recognize that that was sort of a better place to put the traps. Here I find a new spot. I didn't know that existed. I don't know what you do with that spot, but yeah, I guess I don't know all the little weird spots on this map from only playing a couple times, but it's cool. It's cool, you can learn something new. I'm kind of hugging this corner. I miss a lot of my shots, but I do get good damage down. I'm putting a ton of damage down. Get the dispenser. Our other Uber goes in. This is looking really good. Now I'm going to follow these guys up, and I want to get in because I know this other sentry is kind of right around this corner. We take it out. Perfect. I hear one more sentry. I think it's lower. Luckily that pyro was one shot. And now I'm going to get on the point and start capping. Unfortunately that pyro, like, just as I jumped, was looking at me. And then, like, this soldier appears in that room to the left. So I'm assuming we didn't get the telly. I see the sentry, and I made the mistake of not shooting it while I had the very first opportunity, because I think that sentry fully came up now. Putting some damage down on that demo. I probably should have knocked those traps off just to help my teammates. Man, we're up against a wall here. Jeez. What do we do? Wow, this is looking really... It's looking a little hopeless right now. This pyro, just based on how he was approaching that point, I knew he was about to have flog, and he was expecting his med to Uber him. Maybe if I would have hit 1 or 2 more, or, you know, got my rockets just a little cleaner, I would have been able to kill him. Clean up that sentry. That's great. But they have 2 heavies, which is kind of like having 2 sentries. Start shooting at that pyro that was in lower. That's not that great of a spot for a pyro to be in. We go to point. Oh my god. This is not looking good for me. Anything I can get here would be great. Oh, and I trade out with both those guys. That was great. That was really great. This guy says this really is Team Fortress 2. Yes, it is. I mean, this is turning out to be the most Dust Bowl of Dust Bowls. Here, I'm gonna start getting, like, aggressive and start kind of pressuring the point. I know it's suicide to do that, but I wanted to just see. I wanted to probe and see what sort of opportunities were on last. Oh, we're 90%. And a bunch of them are dead. This is it right here. This is it. This is it. Just as long as I don't die. Oh, God. I think parties ended up using with someone else. And then a sniper does a ton of damage to me. Wow, that was such a good opportunity to get in. But I duck in this little side room. Take out the sentry here. Take out the NG. Parties ended up getting in as well, and we take out both of these both these tellies. This is a really good spot. Sniper's on me, but I don't care. But I should have cared about that sentry. It's the last one to clean out. That could have been it right there if I would have just taken an extra second to get that sentry. But I come back and I get it cleaned up. They're still down a ton, and then die to this sniper. That sniper's been shooting at us for a while, so we were bound to go down eventually. I get a good kill on that soldier, which makes me think that they don't have really much heals if one of their like frontline guys is just gonna trickle out and die. Keep getting the sentry. Now I'm gonna just get aggressive. I think I'm in more so like, let's get some cap time sort of mindset. And got almost way over half the cap done. I think if I had Pain Train, that might have been over. Now our team from the right flank pushes up on the sentry and a direct hit. They're down a ton of people. And I think I'm gonna do exactly the same thing. I'm gonna just get in. I'm jumping around. I'm seeing if I can get out. But that whole time, High Dog got some good shots. By me pressing into them, it allows our snipers to kind of freely go and do work. Here, get 3 kills, one after the other. High Dog, or no, it was Bug this time. Our snipers are doing work. A pyro goes in. Time to go. Time to go. Everybody flood. We just want to make sure this pyro dies right when he comes out of that flog. We clean up all these players. It's looking really, really good. Only one up. There's still that sentry up in that little side room. And there we go. We get the win. Yeah, it was fun. It was a fun Dustbowl game. I don't think I did all the defense. I think I came in a little after it started. But it was still a long game. We got 90 kills. Parties did 35,000 healing. Yeah, it was a fun game. Cool. All right. GG's.